Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AKER. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. And in this situation, makes mapping out a very logical question quite straightforward. And that question revolves around the fact that today the price made a really nice bounce. I mean, when you consider where the price was at its low points, and then you looked at where the price ultimately closed on the day, any rational person would say, yeah, the bulls definitely made a nice bounce on the day. However, this does lead to the valid question of, but is there any sort of true power behind this price movement? Is there any sort of genuine strength? Or is this just some sort of knee-jerk reaction, dead cat bounce type move? I have no idea, but like I said, by using charts, we can make answering that question very straightforward. And in my mind, it all revolves around a single level. So what I'm going to do with this level is actually move this down just to represent and match up with 50 cents. So why is 50 cents so important? Well, hopefully we can all agree on the logic that price movements with true power. So if a bounce is actually a true bounce, well, the price is going to keep on bouncing, right? Or in other words, the price is going to make progress forward. It's not going to go back to where it was. I'm assuming you're saying that. Thanks, Captain Obvious. Of course, if a price movement is truly powerful, it's going to make progress forward and not go back to where it was. That would be a contradiction. Exactly. So with that in mind, think about 50 cents. Any sort of closes below there, or worse yet, if the price separates to the downside, what would that be doing to the price at that point in time? That would literally be putting the price right back inside of that area where it was when it was flirting with those lows from this morning. Again, going back, not a sign of true strength. Whereas let's say the price pulls back, behaves in this manner, and then starts to work its way back upwards. What would you have in this situation? Well, you'd have a set of lows right there. You'd have that low right there. If you picture each one of these as stair steps, well, hey, now you have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And again, that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do over time. It's going to make progress forward. And in this situation, I'm just defining and quantifying, quote unquote, make progress as 50 cents. As far as levels of resistance are concerned, nothing new here from the past videos I've done. Still have the short or near term one there at 59 cents and then 65. But as I talked about yesterday, before you even talk about doing battle with 59, that first red line, prices first got to get up above that purple line there, which you can see this afternoon did indeed act as resistance. So one step at a time, one hurdle at a time, and that first hurdle will be the purple line there. Anyway you cut it though, very, very nice bounce today. Now it's just a question of, can the bulls build upon this bounce going forward? We shall see. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.